Excuse me. I'm sorry. Continuing on.
Now we just need the right equipment for the job. When my parents died, they left me their life's work. An invention like no other. The phantasmal focus.
Another thing I want to say. I've been trying to fix my camera. Until I get it fixed, webcam is not going to be here again. My apologies. But, if it doesn't end up working, I think it's just something with my computer, like my computer settings, or something with Streamlabs itself. But, like, because it registers, like, it says that the webcam's there, but when I select it, nothing appears, and it's like, ugh. But, yeah. If it doesn't end up working, I'll probably just get, because it's not a mainstream brand, like, it's not a main brand, it's some off-brand one I got. But it's a good webcam. But it's an off-brand webcam that I got. So I'll get like a mainstream, maybe like a Razer or something. I don't know. Recommend some good ones that are not $8 billion, preferably. But yeah. Anyways, let's continue.
Think of it as a spiritual tuning fork, or a dowsing rod. It has many functions, some more obvious than others. The problem is it's in the basement. I haven't gone down there since the accident. Since they died.
I'm sure everything's fine. It's just a spooky death basement.
I would get it myself, but I'm not ready to face what's down there. The door to the basement is just outside, around the corner. Of course you'll need a key. Please excuse the mess.
Now I gotta go kill
That's
the
where
monster in her
everything's
basement.
I'm glad we can spare from having to go back. Okay, walking into the basement of an animancer I just met. Right, feels great. Don't know what I expected, but this isn't it.
Haven from the blight. Who grows here?
There's just things upon things upon things. Damn, all this shit must be old.
I feel pretty certain that those people aren't supposed to be plants. What a horrific fate.
Beauty reborn. A life of peace.
Gods. We can leave now, right?
Poor Gianna. To think she's been living with this right under her nose.
So this must be her parents that got turned into tree people. I want more things. Is there more things?
I don't... Anyone know what happened back there?
I think those were Giada's parents. Whatever's left of them.
So they're... dead?
Or something like that.
Gods. I can't believe this.
Blade goes in the wall.
I have been thinking about the moon.
Not this again.
There is no Andra on Bilafa. None that we can see in a telescope anyway. Why would someone die on Bilafa? Where would their souls be?
Ado! Welcome to my fine establishment, amigo.
I'm on the phone, stream. I'm sorry. Sorry, stream family. Anyways, I'm back.
You're back. You found it. You actually found my inheritance. Did you see my mother and father? Are they still there? For the time being, that would be best. With the phantasmal focus, I can finally tap directly into the essence of the living lands. I can also use it to smack around anyone who gets in our way. The only thing we're missing now is an Adra pillar, and I know the perfect one. Naku Tedek, the old godless ruin west of Fjord. There should be some equipment waiting for us. Naku Tedek is special. I used to play there as a child and take rubbings of the memorial plaques. Historians think it may have once been a burial ground, a place where souls can return to the earth. So, we kept the tradition alive. Many of our founders are buried there, though not all of them, as you discovered. Before we head out, let's make the most of our time in Fjord. No telling how long we'll be gone. And I hate to be a problem, but I do my best work in small groups. Chalk it up to performance anxiety. That was not my finest hour. I was so angry. Mistakes were made. When it comes to the Dream Scourge, I don't want there to be any mistakes.
I don't want to remove the guys I have upgrades with.
Works for me. This is a good opportunity to cleanse our place of rest. Spiritually, I mean.
I got a new companion, but I can only use her with... I don't want to, like, remove people. I should be able to have a roster of 4. It's a small group. 4 people is small. These guys have been here the whole time. About to say, yeah. We have companions, man. Let's go. Now I should be able to use more. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I have to run there. Gotta run, gotta run, gotta run. Banana, run, gotta run, gotta run. Banana, banana, banana. Gotta run, gotta run, gotta run. Banana, run, gotta run, gotta run. Banana. So now I need 3 awakened Adra.
Thank you again for letting me join you. An Animancer never misses an opportunity to embrace the unknown. Still, being an Animancer feels different without Fior Mesiverno. For the first time, I don't have to prove myself to anyone. You can't know how much I appreciate that. At least now I have a place I can call my own. Such a troublemaker. But a thoughtful one. Not to change
You're
the
welcome.
topic, but this little adventure of ours, will it be dangerous? A little bit of trouble in moderation can be good for the soul. My mother and father taught me how to defend myself, among other things. When you need me, I'll be ready. I hope so anyway. What are you so curious about? That little island off of Dawnshore? None that I know of. Ignato Castle led the Valian Trading Company in the Deadfire Archipelago. Among other things, he invested in the future of animancy, and apparently he had interests here. Anytime. Whether or not Castle succeeded, I don't think it's folly to dream. I suppose you deserve to know, after what I put you through. My mother wanted to expand Fior's agriculture. Feeding Emerald Stair wasn't ambitious enough. She wanted to feed the world. She thought she could break the wilderness, using animancy as the whip. Turn the living lands into a garden.
Everything? Like, come on, man. We still need some streets and stuff. Look, come on.
That's putting it lightly. After my father put the finishing touches on the phantasmal focus, she was impatient to get started. After all, whoever controls the spirit of the living lands has nature in the palm of their hand. Indeed, a world run by animancy. Emerald Stair was just the beginning to her. My father thought she was brilliant. Others thought she was mad. I think She was a victim of her own ambition. She wanted so much, and there was so little time to achieve it. Theoretically, her plan should have worked. The living lands had other ideas. When she used the phantasmal focus, theory collided with reality. Everything went wrong. No. To my knowledge, the accident was no everyday occurrence. But neither was the experiment. My mother transgressed on nature, on existence itself. Still, I don't understand what went wrong. When I do, then I can finish her work. I can't rule anything out, but I suspect the Dream Scourge had something to do with it. It lives in the essence of the living lands, corrupting whatever it touches. And if I'm right, that means it's been here a long time, or the forces behind it. Don't worry, I've lived with it for a while now. I thought my family's research could help Emerald Stare, that it could banish the Dream Scourge from our lands. Of course, Vidaro wouldn't even give me a chance. He was afraid of history repeating itself. Still, I'm hopeful. This legacy of mine could change Animancy as we know it. And something tells me I'm close to a breakthrough. Closer than my mother ever got.
I think this is doubled. Yeah, there we go.
Good question. The idea of finishing my parents' work gives me a warm feeling. But do I want it? I know I've got one lifetime, and I want to do something with it. Maybe it's not a question of what I want, but what is best for me. This is the one life where I am Giada Castel, Animancer extraordinaire. In the next life, I could be an idiotic tree. I have an obligation to use the time I have. No Animancer has engineered an ecosystem before. Maybe, with a little luck, I could be the first. Anyone in particular? I warn you, I'm not the best judge of first impressions.
You know what? I want to hear what she thinks of my fish friend.
Kai is a useful fellow. We need people like him to keep you grounded. Just not too grounded.
Hey, Kai's my boy.
On the surface, Kai is all charm and confidence. You feel good knowing he's around. But there's something deeper. Something in his core that he guards from everyone. Maybe even himself. Oh, not at all. Kai is a sweetheart. And if that's who he chooses to show us, then that's who he is. If there's another side to him, he'll show us when he's good and ready. No need to rush a natural process. Marius is working through something. An old wound that hasn't healed. A search for forgiveness? Who knows? He's a tough fellow, but I wouldn't put too much pressure on him. We're all wounded. That's the price of survival in the living lands. Just look at you. Only just got here and you died in the line of duty. You may not be from the living lands, but the island left you a scar to remember. Now, you're just like us. We haven't been together long, but I think I have you figured out. In Paradise, you have a reputation for being an unlawful misfit. This is the frontier, after all. We don't exactly do things by the book. Your Messiverno tolerates you well enough. No doubt thanks to my influence. Of course, all I know is what you've done. You may not think these choices reflect who you are. At the end of the day, you shouldn't care what anyone thinks. All that matters is how you see yourself. I've spilled all the gossip I know. Ask me again when there's a new face in camp. If I must. I hope no one minds. I made myself at home.
Don't mind at all. It's good to have you. Tell us a bit about yourself, Giada.
Let's see. A few things about me. I enjoy long conversations, and my favorite season is autumn. Apparently, I also snore, which annoys some people.
So do I. Glad it won't just be me now. We should pitch our tents on either side of Marius. The drone really helps him sleep.
Right. That's me. And the first rule of camp is never listen to Kai. He's a blessed Nimdude of the highest order.
If anyone needs their soul tinkered done, don't hesitate to ask. I'm rather good with souls.
I'll take your word for it.
Envoy? Hard to imagine what Giada's going through right now, with her parents and all that. I mean, I have no idea what actually happened there, but she lost her people. She'll need time to get past that. And she deserves it. Right, changing the subject. Right. I'm sure you'll find it absolutely gripping. Go ahead. I'll tell you whatever you want to know. Giada's a mystery to me. Animancers give me the Vrikas, and for good reason. Most of them would just as soon turn your soul into jewelry as look at you. Giada seems different. She's smart, thoughtful, and she's got a spine, too. You can tell when someone needs extra help out here, and she
Everybody's so
doesn't.
nice to each other.
So, yeah, I don't understand her, but I guess I don't have to, really. Oh, good. Let's have it. When I was a child in Solace, a warden named Alinka taught me the basics. What berries to eat, how to build a shelter, and so on. Later, I started going out on patrols, just to get experience in the wilds. By the time I was 15, I was going out on my own. I was usually part of a small patrol, maybe 4 wardens. We traveled the roads in Galawain's tusks, and I was in charge of camp. We'd make sure the Zarps weren't getting restless, the roads were clear of bandits, and the lava flows weren't flooding. Turns out I was just good at surviving on my own, so I kept doing it, and I kept getting better at it. Well, good. Maybe show your appreciation by making sure Kai hangs his wet socks away from my tent. Anyway, what do you need? You too.
I wish you could have seen Emerald Stair in better times.
What was it like? I've only passed through a few times over the years.
The evenings were cool. Fish leaped into our nets. Emerald Stair was everything.
Pleasant and abundant. Sounds like the fables old trenchers used to tell about Deadfire. Paradise.
I missed something with
Between
Giada
the two
over
of
here.
us, thank you for helping Yatsley reach that vase. Maybe it seems like nothing to you, but to her it's everything. When you consider how many Orlans and dwarves there are, it's outrageous that we build so high off the ground. She's very special to me. Don't let her size fool you. On the inside, Yatsley stands as tall as a mountain. One of these days she's going to change the world, shake things up, and I'll be at her side, grinning like a fool. Anyway, thanks again. Until next time.
What's that fragrance you're wearing?
Ambergris, from the guts of a dead Leviathan. Why, do you like it?
Oh, don't get me wrong. I like it fine. But I think it's attracting spike flies.
Oh, that explains the bites. Apologies, Marius. The aroma does tend to linger.
No. It's fine. I can handle a few spike flies. Just letting you know.
I'm never wearing this again.
It can only be 2? I don't know. Her healing might come in clutch, not gonna lie. But these guys have been really useful. Oh man, why do you have to make me do this? Why can't I use all 3 of them?
Did they not glow in the light? Her parents, her sentinels. To grow and flourish still, life without rot, thorn without death. The lake dries. Prune the bellflowers. Why should anything wilt? Endless spring. They breathe. They flower. They will never fade. Apple into seed. We think not. They have blossomed now. They sing in peace. Was it not worth the change? Do we not? The bear would have spent its days in the wood. They are strong now, vibrant, better than their frail shells. Even the darkest evening clouds part with the morning mist. Sleep now. Dream of beauty and new life. We will speak soon.
Talking about them being trees is a good thing. Hell nah. I wouldn't want to spend the rest of my life as a tree. Especially a tree in a basement. I don't get to see anything cool. Only thing I get is darkness and the occasional bug climbing on me. Like, that'd suck. I don't want to be a tree. You'd never catch me as a tree. Never ever. I would never be a tree. Do I really need... I literally have to bring her. So now I gotta go to camp and bring Giata. That's annoying.
There should be some equipment by the Adra pillar. Well, here we are on the precipice of discovery. Armed and ready for mischief.
I'm 2 out of 3 anyway.
Before we get started, indulge me. What are you excited to learn about? Good. We're on the same page. Now, I'm going to tap into the pillar's dormant energy and give it a good shake. In layman's terms, I'm chumming the water and daring the Dream Scourge to show its ugly face. This is no time for hesitation. All right. Drawing on the energy of the phantasmal focus, I'll start with a low-frequency ethereal vibration. I've got nothing. You?
Like I could go for some pie.
Shit. All right, adjusting the frequency. The focus is warming up. I hope that's a good sign. Let me know if you feel something. Who knows how your godlike nature will react to this. Brace yourself. We're going to pin this bastard down.
Are you sure about this?
Don't worry, I'm a professional. Now,
I'm
here goes
literally
nothing.
standing like an invincible PNG.
Souls in a circle, a whirlpool. We twine, we twine.
Hey, I think I got something. The focus twitched, like a fishing rod. Is that a door? Not the result I was looking for, but a result nonetheless. Hold on to that feeling. We might need it again. Right before the door opened, I detected something in the Adra. I was right. The Dream Scourge has a point of origin. We can
I'm
study
wondering,
the affliction from here, but
is the voice
know
in
that
my
we can
head the
stop it.
Dream Scourge? What if the voice is the Dream Scourge? That'd be crazy. If the voice in my head from the beginning was the Dream Scourge and I made an agreement with the Dream Scourge, I would be cooked. I would be cooked. This stealth ability, favor for a favor. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. This is all connecting in my head. This is not good.
we can discuss our feelings later. Right now, I need answers. If we want to stop the Dream Scourge, we still need to learn more about the source of the affliction. I hate to say it, but we'll get better results at the base of the pillar, where the energies are more potent. Naturally. After you.
But we gotta see what's down there now.
You're right, Kai. You're right.
Did you open that door?
I did not bring us here to explore. Clearly, something wants to be found.
Does this feel like the start of a cautionary campfire tale to anyone else?
I wonder, did you open the door? Or did the door? Incredible. These ruins are untouched. We are the first to disturb them. When was the last time anyone walked these passages? It must have been centuries. No? Millennia.
There we go. Yippee.
I can start the generator. Just see the window.
Oh, why, thank you.
No, the knife that pierces in the dark.
Whatever this is, at least it's dead. 2 points for the godless, none for the abominations.
Brother.
Are you streaming?
Yes.
Watch your head. There's a trap right above it.
Imagine that, but then like it's just the N-word for the Invincible intro. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was aiming for that. But yeah, bro, today's interesting, man. Like,
I'm being a Tomb Raider right now.
Remember when I called you and then like the whole situation with Evan and that shit? Right?
Yeah.
Probably want to get talk to Evan because she was saying about Evan's just like finger.
Uh-huh.
Bro, that nigga now is going.
Jacob, Jesus Christ, bro.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You're just as bad as Goob.
I'm leaving. Goodbye. Anyways.
I don't even, like...
This netherite man. Right? Don't worry about it, bro. You want the stream's fucking the first place. 30 minutes fucking and nothing happened.
I'm an hour and 4 minutes now. With stuff happening.
I said it so fast they probably didn't catch it. Anyway, right? What I was saying was a little bit more. A little bit. Not really. Anyway. So, Evan straight up is like, he left me at home. And I apologized. I texted him. I was like, yo, my bad. Right? Because Riley basically came into his house without him knowing. And was like, I want to talk to you, blah, blah, blah. And he wasn't texting her. She figured out that through me. So, they had a conversation. He was like, and she was like, I did. And it was like kind of awkward a little bit. But then like, now she was kind of sad, and she went home a little bit sad, and now Evan's irritated. I could tell, because he doesn't even want to like, he didn't even text me, he just left me.
That's crazy, Jake.
Oh man, it's gonna happen. I was just there to like cultivate it.
I fell off.
I honestly, you know what I hope is happening? They're both communicating behind my back. That's what I hope is happening. And it's not just them both angry and they're not talking to each other. They're just like,
Well, at the end of the day, Jake.
I'm just saying, bro, like that shit's kind of like, this is like, for me, it's kind of like puppy love. It's kind of stupid. Nothing here is tangible, okay? Nothing is.
Shocking.
When the guy doesn't even want to fucking hang out with you, right? literally texted her saying, I don't want to talk right now. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my day. Fucking rough, man. Fucking rough.
Evan is
Like,
crazy, bro.
Evan doesn't like, bro, when you irritate Evan, he was like, fuck. And I was like, and I already told her everything, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's the dealio? She's just, you know, she's hard-headed. She's hard-headed, bro. You know, and I told her, I was like, so there's only two things. There's an ultimatum, right, when it comes to this. There's only two things that is happening. Oh my god, why is it taking forever for this download? I had this downloading overnight. Why is it taking so long to download? We Ethernet all together. What is
I
this?
would not go swimming if I were you. Unless you wish to meet your
By the way, guess what? The last Marvel Rivals update literally took all my fucking space. I can't download Call of Duty.
With the help of some ice.
You need to free up space, brother. Is what you need to do.
No, I need to open up. Tomorrow when you come over, you're gonna pop open my shit and get my second NVMe to work. That
I
fix our
don't
problem.
have. Wait, I need to go to Earth and Froth. I need to go to Earth and Froth. Now I gotta wait.
I'm just saying, brother. Today's interesting.
It is very interesting.
Like, to me,
Let me
bro, today,
let me finish, Jake. Like, cause I'm like in the middle. Once I get past this tomb thing I'm in, I'll hop on a different video game.
Well, my shit's downloading. I don't even care. I'm gonna be honest, just fucking disappear until my shit's done downloading.
Well, I'm saying like because I do want to do something.
No, just we're gonna play Rivals. Just let my shit download because it's at.
Yours gonna be on. Yours probably gonna be on in a little bit.
Yeah, no, like my shit's like now it's sitting there in the background. It's actually updating.
We're
So
going to die down here, aren't we?
Oh wait,
There's no-
the weapon I just picked up. Hold on, giant slumber. Wait a minute. What? Yeah.
you know, I was gonna say today I felt like a side character.
No, you wanna know? You wanna know what it was, Jake? You were used to perceive the plot of the story.
That's what it is, isn't it? It's okay. I was a key figure.
Because that probably wasn't gonna go anywhere, and now it finally went in a direction. Like, that's what I was asking for, Heike. I was like, I don't care what direction it goes into. Just give me a direction, please. Oh my god, I'm getting jumped.
To be honest, dude.
Poke. 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 Dodge backwards. Poke.
I'm gonna call Cameron to see if he wants to get on the game.
Yeah, you know Cameron meat rides you.
Because he knows, bro. So imagine you didn't have me as your brother and then you met me, dude. You would dick ride me too. Come on now.
Oh, nah. Earth and Froth. Earth and Froth. Jab. 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 Okay. Owie. Owie.
He's also.
Jab. 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 Jab.
Did he join?
Did he join? This
It's
motherfucker.
Yvonne. It's Yvonne. Hey,
You leave me
Yvonne.
on
I'm
fucking
streaming
read,
Yvonne.
you
letting you know.
You fucking bastard.
Yeah, because I figured I was just talking to you.
Yeah, I appreciate you communicating.
But
How you
like,
doing?
I called her back and she did not answer.
Ooh. Nah, bro. She was not.
Because I hung up on her because she's fucking called me again as I was trying to eat my food. I like just got my food and was sitting down. I'm like, I'm busy right now. This is the first time I get to enjoy myself today. Like, calm down. And then she said, oh, whatever. And then I called her back and she hung up. So whatever, I don't care.
Oh man, what a day today. At least you found a silver ring, bro. I'm so proud of you. You know, that shit was gangster. You did it again in front of Evan. Evan, I feel like Cameron's a good charm for you, though. When you just bring him along, he doesn't even have to do shit. He just bees around and his rings just fucking form in the dirt.
Basically. It seems that way.
It's fucking insane. But actually,
Where did she want me to go?
she wanted you to go to Target and hang out with her. Like while she was shopping.
After you just went?
No. Oh no, she came to your house to yell at you about not coming. She didn't come to your house to ask you to hang out. I think that was her secondary motive. Hopefully you would have been like, I'm down to hang out, and she would have picked you up and we would have came to my house. But like, you told her I didn't want to hang out, and she literally stopped, didn't even want to come hang out at my house anymore. She just wanted to go home. Ah, man. I mean, like, in a sense, bro, it's her being hard-headed. That's her being hard-headed.
God forbid I try to have a day to myself.
Nah, Evan, that's what I'm saying. It's a little bit hard-headedness. She couldn't get the sub methods that you were just wanting to be you, do your own thing, you know? If the guy's not texting you back after he says this,
Because I'm not even, because like I was thinking about it. I was thinking about going like, oh, I'm sorry, but like this is the first time and then I'm like, no, I'm not sorry. I'm gonna be like, motherfucker, are you good? That's what I'm gonna tell her when I call her on the phone. I'm be like, are you okay? Because genuinely, I this is the first time, like, I hung out with her yesterday. My fault that I didn't answer the phone when I go metal detecting, but I never answer the phone when I go metal detecting.
You don't. That's why, like, when you said you were digging, right, and you were already out, I was like, I'm telling you this, Evan, in my mind, I already knew you weren't gonna do anything. Right?
Every other culture I've come
I felt bad, but at the same time, like, you know, she wanted to like communicate to you in some way or some possible way. Like, dude, that shit was kind of like, you know, a little bit extra. Like,
She needs to make contact with me that like she is going to hang out or wants to do something. Because otherwise, if she's just texting that she wants to do something with me, I'm not gonna get that. Like,
Evan, God forbid, bro, don't. This problem of her being
like if
afraid
it
to
was
call
like
you.
like what Cameron did, where like he told me, oh yeah, we can hang out, and then just vanished off the face of the earth, I would understand coming to my house. But I never said that we were gonna hang out or anything of the sort.
You said probably.
I said maybe, but like the plans were not. There were no plans put in place. Because I had no idea if I was going to be able to go digging, and then I found out Cameron was able to go digging, so I went to go dig. He was like, oh, well, I gotta do this, and I was like, oh, well, I gotta do all this, and I gotta get ready. And then I was worried about my meds, and then I accidentally took my meds 3 hours past when I was supposed to take them.
I know, you told me, I remember that.
Oh,
And you
it's
said
like-
that you're yeah.
I've had a long day.
No, for real, Evan, I get it. Like, for me, bro, that's why you saw, even if I was in the car, I kind of like, I was just a passenger. You know what I'm saying?
No, you're good.
No, I'm just letting you know, bro. Like, I was sitting the whole time trying to tell her that it wasn't like, kind of like, you know, hit the hit. But like, she's stubborn. She's a stubborn woman. She needs to look you in your face, and you need to tell her you're not hanging out with her today. Oh man. Yeah, no, bro. She's definitely in her motions because she's not even texting me, bro. That means something. She would have texted.
This is the first time I've had somebody pull up to my house like that. In that way. I've had people pull up when I was a kid, like to hang out or whatever, but like, I was a kid. And I usually was already not doing anything, and it was at like earlier in the day. Pulled up at 7 after I just got home and was about to order food because I haven't eaten.
But was that right though? Did you get did you get Little Caesars?
No.
Yeah.
Well, so I wanted Little Caesars, but I couldn't get pizza because they're getting pizza tomorrow.
Ow.
Oh.
I'm letting you guys know, you guys are the content as I'm just beating the shit out of tree people.
God damn it. I don't want to be on a TikTok stream.
Well, Evan, you got no say in this, man. I'm sorry.
No, to be honest,
I put cameras in your house.
That's so bad. Evan, like, you know what I called Evan? You know what I told him? I was like, Evan, you know, come outside. I'm coming in. And he's like, you're outside right now. You're outside.
Motherfucker, keep pulling up.
Yes, man. Told her not to blast the music because she was blasting some ratchet shit. And I was like, fucking neighbors. You don't want the neighbor to come out and be like, that's a bitch.
If there are any monsters left,
No,
show
I
yourself.
don't just
Some of us have work
really
to
look like a bad person.
That means the coast.
That kind of looks like
You
the
are-
battle pass.
You're a terrible bad person and everything's your fault.
We've backed the dream
Yeah,
scourge
man.
into a
You trying to
corner.
play some video games?
I say
Trying
we
to play
pin
some
it
like
down
Fortnite or
here
something?
and now, before it wriggles away from us.
I'm alright. You don't have to. You don't have to play any games, but I'm glad you fucking just got on to talk to me, mate. Because I was just making sure you're okay mentally. I didn't know if you were truly frustrated at that.
I just know that if I get on the game, she's gonna call me, and then fucking I'll be like, whoa,
The
what was
godless
the game?
erected
And she's
many
gonna be
important
bitching at me
sites
about
around
that.
pillars of Adra. Though I can't speak to their motives.
Can't win, Evan. Can't win.
The last time we tried this, you felt something, yes?
You know,
Maybe it had to do with your godlike nature.
I mean, but you kind of
Try
dodged the
making
bullet though. That was
contact with
really
the
boring
Adra
at
this
that
time.
at that target.
It could only help.
Just saying.
The effect should be
yeah, why the
stronger
fuck you
than
want to hang
before.
out at a Target?
Brace
What the
yourself.
fuck are you doing? Gober. Hang out at a thrift store. That's actually an interesting shit.
You know what's funny, Evan? I flexed your spoon on Mary.
You are here.
Mary?
Yup.
You who bring us
What do you
kind
mean?
words and
We were talking about unique
thoughts.
shit. And I told her about the thrift store that's near, like, you know the thrift store, the Value
The
World.
mourners are gone now.
And I told her how you found your fucking spoon there
Remain.
and how much it's worth. She's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna take my friend and I'm gonna go in there and try to find something. So, I'm just saying, Evan, you being Evan, everyone's like, wow.
We
This
once
guy.
belonged to the
This guy
green
digs.
and the wild. A people lived there once.
Well, I'm gonna tell
They
you.
loved us.
I found
as
that
we
because I know what I'm
loved
looking
them.
for. If you don't know what you're looking for, you're not gonna
They
find
were
anything.
dead to us. We used to dip our fingers.
Or you're gonna buy something that you think is valuable, but it isn't. Then you gotta deal with selling it.
You got to find someone who's more stupid.
Thank you, Camille Rodriguez, for liking the live. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
And
appreciate it,
for following.
buddy.
Thank you. I'll leave a Gordita Supreme. And you're welcome, Matt.
We dream.
I wonder it's so
The
fucking cold.
land stirs. We
Your space heater went
You are
on?
the first.
Yeah. It's not a space heater.
they brought their prayers to
It's a
us.
tornado heater. It's
We
very
answered.
nice, and I like it. And I paid good fucking money for it, so don't fuck with me about it.
Fuck with me about it.
We do not remember how we grew.
Another.
Our eyes opened. We were the earth.
A Wisconsin teen killed his parents to obtain financial means and autonomy necessary to assassinate President Donald Trump, per FBI.
Whoa.
The Akita twined around us. They sang in awe of what we
That's
made.
interesting.
He wanted to kill the
Called
president.
us The gardener.
He wanted, so he killed his family to kill the president. What a storyline, Evan! Isn't that a movie?
Our spark found you when you dreamed in the womb. Godlike, they said.
I gotta go
We have
put my
felt
meds
into
together.
the
I'll be
secret
back.
of
No, do your
connection.
thing,
Okay,
Evan. Thank you
Ivan.
for coming and talking to me.
Called to you. And you.
Now I'm happy because I bet you Evan felt my
We have
what the
not known
fuckness, and he
joy
came
of
and he explained it to me.
companionship in so
So
long.
you chilling now? This is
I'm
Avowed,
happy.
by the way. Neil Rodriguez. I'm probably butchering your name, but yeah, it's Avowed. It's kind of like Skyrim, is all I could really say. I mean, it's pretty fun. If you have Game Pass, rather it be on PC or on console, you can play this game. If not, you have to spend, I think, $70 on it, which I don't think is worth the price tag, in my opinion. So.
The rot. We feel it too. Our hands are bound. Find us. Free us. The rot that festers seeps into us as well. Our cage is far from here, buried in the garden, beyond the poison sea. Your words are comfort indeed. Go to the halls of the Tabaru Sinakis. We will try to explain. Those who cherish us, the chosen of the Akida, wait there. They will show you the way to the garden, to our prison. We will cleanse this rot with you once our hands are unbound. Find us in the garden. We twine, we await. First, let us offer you a sliver of our power, a boon to help you survive and find us.
Yay! I'm gonna get a new power up from my god. What will your boon do to me? Will it change me?
Offer you gifts any would covet, and you search them for rot? You are our kin, the seed of our soul. We would see you avoid our fate. We would see you survive. Take it with our
Very
blessing.
well. You promise that you. Thanks, Mom.
Now hurry to the halls of the Tabaru Sinakis. Bind us. Free us.
You're awake. Finally. We really pushed the phantasmal focus to its limits.
You were out a long time. We gotta start bringing pillows.
For a second there, I thought... Actually, never mind what I thought.
Let me guess, you were getting your story straight for my next of kin.
Something like that.
That's funny
While
as
you
hell.
were out, I got some clear readings of the Dream Scourge. I've tracked its origin to the center of the living lands. Somewhere deep in the untouched wilderness. You've heard of it. Fascinating. Maybe someone knows about this garden of yours. If we find the garden,
I
we can
mean-
cut off the Dream Scourge at its source.
Kinda.
I hesitate to
but
bring
like,
it
there
up,
isn't
but
really that much
You
dynasors.
were muttering while you were out.
There's like dinosaur
By the way,
people.
hold on,
Quite
my
a
Marvel
lot to
Rivals
say.
is downloaded.
Whatever you were communing with, it had a spiritual energy I've encountered before, though only in traces. It must be connected to the Dream Scourge. Perhaps they share a similar origin. Yes, Sapadal. Who are they? What are they to you? I'm sorry? Sapadal is a god? But that's impossible. How could we have missed this? A trapped god. Trapped. And you spoke to them through the Adra. Maybe that tells us something. Perhaps the bars of their prison would be forged of essence, not iron. We've long theorized that all Adra is connected, but that changed when Animancers came to the Living Lands. The Adra here is severed from the rest of Eora, connected only to itself, or so we believe. If Sapadal speaks and works through Adra, then the Living Lands is their prison, their tomb. Now that is a tall order. We know the Dream Scourge is coming from this garden of yours. Maybe Sapadal can help us fight it.
Now that's crazy. Sulla!
A little divine
Yes, brother?
intervention couldn't hurt.
In
The real
fucking New
question
York,
is,
you can get...
where do I start?
they're saying that you can get marijuana at the theaters.
That's crazy.
Yep.
Doesn't ring a bell, but maybe someone's heard of it before. We'll find the source of the Dream Scourge in the garden.
You really gonna do that?
But we
Come
have
on,
to
man.
find the garden first.
Then that's where we start.
Jake,
Let's return to Fior Messiville.
Huh.
Banished or
I can
not,
hear
What's
that.
up?
maybe I can squeeze a few answers out of my
I'm muting
colleagues.
myself then. Because I'm going to be chilling here till you're done.
I'm about to be done here shortly.
Gods, I don't know. The farms, the community, my research, they all depend on animancy. But the Dream Scourge is the end of animancy. The end of the Living Lands as we know it. We should leave this place and its memories. There's nothing more for us here.
Finding a secret entrance and discovering a new god. Not bad for a day's work.
Stop! The trees splinter, the rice turns black. The pain! The pain! Books into embers, words swallowed by the ash.
I lost you for a second there. Something the matter? Oh no. Let's go. You take the lead.
Come on. There's a way up those stairs.
There is such a thing as learning too much. The mortal mind can only...
Oh my god.
Oh my god. No!
Andra's deaths. This was no accident.
What happened? Who did this? It's all gone. The city. My home. Damn it. We have to check on the others. At least let me find Quilici. Any survivors would have evacuated to the farms north of town. Come. There's not a moment to waste.
That's crazy.
A city in flames. Tell me who your plan is on.
I can't believe this. What you smell is the workshop going up in flames. Our books, our chemicals, our machines. Many of those inventions were originals from the Valian republics. One of a kind, irreplaceable. We lost more.
Ow.
You're allowed to mourn it.
They burn! They blind us.
Animancers know how to plan for an emergency. We've never seen one like this. If anything happened to Koichi, I don't know what I'd do.
Let's get to the farms. If there's trouble, we can help.
Again and again, they
I'm with the envoy! Next one's mine! On your right!
So it's my own men? I'm confused.
I'm sick!
Couldn't have done it better.
Yo.
Who is it?
It's me, Blake.
Blake! Buddy, how's it going?
Hello.
You're streaming, just know. We're gonna get on like any minute.
Alright.
Hello, Lord Jacob. Welcome back to the stream.
Lord Jacob's back! Yeah, Lord Jacob is a hardcore veteran in our stream. That guy's been here since the dawn of time. He's literally God.
What are you streaming
He
on?
joined going, I'm streaming on TikTok and YouTube.
Nerd.
Who also joined is another joiner.
Evan,
Evan's back! Hello, Evan.
you're black?
Look,
What?
Blake from work is on Discord.
Yo.
Yeah, that's the produce buddy there. We play video games all the time.
How's it going?
Going fine.
That's good.
He got yelled at by
Chest.
Mike today.
That's not good.
I don't think I can fast travel inside there, can I?
Mike a bastard, so it's fine.
No, he is for real, for real. Sale, what are you doing? Sale! Stab you, Sale! Get out of the bed!
Loki, I don't think anybody at work even likes Mike.
No, Alyssa was literally complaining about Mike today.
Not even Mark.
Definitely Mark. Mark doesn't fuck with him at all.
Wait, really? What's up with that?
Bro,
They hate each other, dude.
they hate each
fight all
other.
They
Those
fight all the
bodies
time.
are still glued on.
Dead ass?
Off your
All the
stand.
time.
All the time. Dude, they blame each other for why the store is falling apart.
Really? Ain't no way. How have I never heard this before?
Because, Blake, you probably don't pay attention.
No, I've just never been told.
You've just been screaming in Arabic and you just like walk past and put out whatever the fuck you're doing.
There's been like 1 or 2 days that they work together.
Sent that child flying. That baby went straight off the hill. Ow.
No, I'm not.
Nah, bro, Mike. You know what? So he tried to do to me today, Evan. He tries to tell me, right? I'm putting out fucking mini cucumbers, and he tells me, "Oh, the green onions are empty." So I go to check the green onions, and then so mind you, right? I'm putting out mini cucumbers, so I'm in the front of the cart, right? I went to go check the green onions to the back to check it. Evan, he fucking yells at me and tells me, "Oh, you're supposed to put it out from the front of the cart." I was like, "You fucking dickhead!"
Nah. Also, he is way too obsessed with the front of the cart business.
Like, bro, that shit makes no sense.
That-
To tell you what to do.
The goddamn handlebar ain't getting in nobody's way. I don't understand why he doesn't understand that.
He just likes to tell you what to do.
Likes to hear his own voice.
Bro, Alyssa was telling me that he's only getting really bad recently. And Alyssa's like, don't even want to work here no more. To be honest, bro, like, and she was saying it too, but like, if it wasn't for her, Mike would have to stay there until they closed.
Really?
Yeah. There always have to be a manager there at all times. Mary doesn't stay there to close. Alyssa does.
I know, I closed.
He's like, I know, I was there. But yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. He would have had to stay there and wait until it closed.
What are we waiting
Damn.
for? I have
That would have been
one
miserable.
to unleash.
Why will they not leave us?
Now it would have been a rough Sunday. Just about.
Oh, sent me flying. Hey, come back here.
Oh yeah, he sent me to go do cards, even though I was already trying to do something. I was just waiting for Jacob to finish using that six-wheeler that he was using.
Still keep you out, bro.
I got some crazy ass arms to be able to climb up this hill. Holy shit.
What do you want about?
I'm playing some like off-brand Skyrim game. And I'm just climbing hills with my bare hands. Scaling whole mountains and shit.
Look, they made
You're
it out.
streaming that?
Oh, thank the gods.
Yeah?
Thank the gods.
I mean, I had 130 people in here so far,
I
so.
see them so badly. It felt like I couldn't breathe.
Can they hear the Discord?
Take a few more
Yeah.
deep breaths. We're not going anywhere.
So I was like, the stream has just been hearing you guys complain about Mike.
Man, it would be really embarrassing if Mike was in that stream.
If
It
you
would be
watch my
awkward.
game,
Looking for leadership.
nah, bro. To keep it real, bro. I would have said it to your face, but you would fire me.
Envoy? Oh, thank goodness. For a moment there, I thought we'd lost you in the attack.
He's yelling at somebody somewhere. Always.
Are you alright, old man? They didn't
I bet they're
hurt
not
you,
even
did they?
watching. the
I
stream
am,
for
thankfully,
whatever you're doing. They're just
unarmed.
listening to us
We
yab
lived to
about
fight
fucking
another
like.
day.
Yeah, I was fighting like
Neither the time, nor the
beetles
place for
and
pleasantries.
lizard people while you guys are talking about
Ignacy,
that.
Calm yourself. Why should I be calm? His people burned my city. The Steel Garrote are hardly his people. They offered us no negotiation, no peaceful terms. Just flames and laughter as we ran. Don't be naive. Anyone who serves under an Adiran banner is complicit. Your Inquisitor is determined to burn out anyone who doesn't conform to Adiran ways. We agree on one thing. The Steel Garrote have declared war on the Living Lands. Call it what you like. This is an invasion of our sovereign territory. What happened here is no coincidence. Their forces already have an unshakable grip on Paradis. This attack was meant to weaken us. No doubt they will circle back to finish what they started. Tell us, what of your research into the Dream Scourge? Assuming our governor wants to hear it.
I may have spoken in haste before.
Pardon?
The very notion that the Dream Scourge had blighted our farms, it was too awful to acknowledge.
Are you being serious right now?
I am. The sanctuary my family built was falling apart on my watch, and I wasn't strong enough to bear it. Not for me, perhaps. You must understand. My mother had the Dream Scourge. I hoped against reason that she might recover, but her mind grew as blighted as our lands. To face reality would mean upending my city, throwing order into chaos.
you developed a video game?
She was truly gone.
And get better soon, Lord Jacob.
So sorry, Giata.
You said what?
Don't waste your apologies on me.
Lord Jacob is
This
sick
changes
and he
nothing
is
between
developing a video game.
I don't
I will play it.
forgiveness.
I will play it.
But I will do everything in my power to make this right.
That's for sure.
Whatever you have to say, I'm ready to hear it. What? And this is the source of our troubles? But this is madness. When I said I was ready for the truth, I didn't mean... Quilici, tell him it's madness.
Envoy, is it true?
You truly think you can find a god? I said I'd keep an open mind, but this is a bit much.
First the Dream Scourge, then the Steel Garrote, and now, what does this god of yours want us to do? Pray?
This is no time for a theological discussion. Our survival hangs on a knife's edge. We can't remain in Emerald Stair.
There is no reason to stay, unless you count picking through the ashes. We should relocate to Thirdborn.
Frost!
It's the only settlement that can take us
Sam,
all.
bro, please, baby, but
No.
$1 early
I say we
access?
go to
Hell yeah.
Paradise.
I'll
$1.
donate $1.01.
to the
How about that?
Yeah, what's your stream? Let me join that.
What has gotten into you?
Do you want YouTube or TikTok?
The adherents will pursue us to the
Uh,
ends of the
which
earth.
one's giving the most
Instead,
comments?
we lay
Traction
low,
is TikTok.
hide in plain
That's
sight.
my TikTok.
Let them believe we're
Alright, give me
beaten
your
and
TikTok.
bide our time.
Here, I'll put it in the Discord.
While we hide,
He wants to start
the Dream
cooking people
Scourge
in the
will
chat.
tear
What is
this
this?
island apart. At least in Thirdborn, we can practice animancy freely. We can't gamble
I'm pretty sure
with
it's
our
just Renegade
existence.
Frosty, but I want to
The
make sure. main chat. There you go. I put it in the main chat on Discord.
I already found it.
I don't know how to do that, Lord Jacob. Give you moderator? I mean, I could try. Hold on. Wait. I click on this man. Nothing happens. I mean, I don't know. Does TikTok Live have mods?
I don't think so.
Really? I could make you a moderator on YouTube. That's really it.
How much people are on your YouTube stream?
My YouTube stream is usually pretty dead. I just kind of have it there for like VODs. It's mainly like stuff I upload that gets views.
Hmm.
People on YouTube aren't really interested in live streams.
You said you had 130 something? 130 what?
Total viewers.
No. No, you do not.
That's what it says here.
You got one person other than me in here.
Yeah, I have one person in here now, yeah, but that's what I said, total views.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not current views.
I'm just a dumbass. That's fine.
Yeah, thank you, Lord Jacob, for helping me clarify there.
Thirdborn's full of hardy types. Lots of former soldiers and mercenaries. A rough bunch, but good to have at your back. It's also farther from the Steel Garrote's base of operations. That's where I'd make my stand.
Thirdborn has its own problems. Paradise is more secure, but it would mean living under a Diran rule. I don't like our options, but that shouldn't stop
Apparently
us
it
from
does have
committing to one.
mod. I don't know how they managed.
Yeah, I think I might have to go to like my live studio or something. Because it won't let me do it from my stat
why it
board
has
right
a
here.
chance to succeed.
When did you grow a spine, Ignacy?
Who says I have? Take care in your travels, Giada. May we meet again.
My days of subterfuge are behind me. Be the leader these people need, and they will follow you anywhere.
What of you, envoy? Where does the hunt for the Dream Scourge take you next?
Oh, I do.
Yardsley? Don't tell me you are getting swept up in all of this.
Oh, really? You should know better, darling. Any talk of the Akita, and I will appear. If you're looking for the garden, I can probably lead the way. You're already aware that I'm the foremost Akitan scholar in the Living Lands, and...
Godless
You're?
scholar, my dear. No one outside the academia uses their proper name.
Ah, right. Layman's terms. Thank you, darling.
What's up, Agent?
You look like you
Well,
got your.
to
you,
make a
you
long
sound like
story
you got your ass
short,
beat.
I think I can lead you to the garden. 30 years of research.
I'd
and
rather
I
be
think
dead
the
than
answer
get my
lies
ass
in a ruin called Naku Kubel, which is in Shatterscarp. So we've got to get there now. Before Fiora went up in flames, the Garrote monster
You be
did my
Jarvis.
research. Your kin are on their way to the garden now. Wait. If they know as much as we do, they know to go to Shatterscarp too.
He...
I've got to
Iceman
warn
streaming,
Meet me in
I forgot your
Thirdborn,
name.
all right? You can't miss it. It's the only
I'm just
living
waiting.
civilization in
Is Evan
Shadowstar.
still here?
I'm playing my whole
Yeah.
game.
I'll finish getting ready here and just meet you there.
Evan's here. Shout out to Evan.
What a whirlwind.
Evan, look
God,
what I sent you on
that's a
Instagram,
tiny
buddy. Be entertained. Buddy!
Yeah, what is the game even about that you're
I would
streaming?
be surprised if your
Um,
journey has gotten complicated, but
So I'm like apparently
Stranger things
it's called
have
they're called
happened.
like they're special people called
For what
godlikes,
it's worth,
and basically
I vouch for
like before they're
Yancey.
born they get
She's a
like
good
touched by a
friend
god.
and a bad influence.
The
Right
fuck,
now?
bro?
Yeah.
Touched
So-
by a god. Bro
Ba-
got
there's a
diddled.
gate to the
Basically,
north.
no, it's like
Take it to
favoritism. The god
Shadowstar.
like the gods have
It's guarded
favoritism,
by some of our
and
best
you can
rangers.
tell.
You got diddled.
Then we should approach
Basically,
carefully.
basically,
They'll be on
and
the guard after
I
this.
just spoke to my diddler,
make
and I
sure
have
I
to
grant
free
you
them
safe
from prison,
passage.
so it makes sense.
May the gods protect you, envoy.
Yeah.
The living lands with a friend. What more could I ask
I
for?
mean, but like I got some super cool powers because of it, but I also can't reproduce. I can't have kids apparently.
Quite literally diddled.
Indeed, Lord Jacob, quite diddly darn diddled. But now I can finally save the game and move on to
Diddler
something
God.
else.
Fork knife.
I mean, I'd be down. I don't see why not. I'm gonna have to close the stream though, because if I try and like switch it, my entire PC likes to crash on me. So I'm gonna have to turn the stream on and
He
I'm gonna
doesn't like that.
stream.
He doesn't like that.
Look, I love my computer. When it crashes, it scares me.